Okay, guys, good morning, good morning. I can see that there is some new people here, so I'm going to explain what this session is about and what I'm going to be going over. So, the London session is usually a couple of currencies and obviously stocks and commodities, also some Bitcoin as well. We go over the general market, we do some analysis and basically set up for the day. So, I usually do this every single day anyway. The reason why I started to share it is because I thought that it would be a good education kind of live so people can come on and see how I actually set up for the week. So that's what this session is. So first of all, every single week, what I do before I even look at the charts, I always look at this little number here. So what I'll do here is I'll copy and paste this into the chat room. So you've got this link. On a momento, paste. Okay, so this is the daily FX economic calendar. The economic calendar tells us all of the economic events that are going to happen that's going to affect the commodity and the foreign exchange market. So today, what do we have? So we've got high impact and medium impact. I've set all my settings so that I've only got high and medium, and the countries are only United States and Canada and all of the main ones. I don't want any of these. I don't want any of these. If you want all of the specifics, just message me and I'll, show you how to do this. So we've only got ISM services later at 1500. That's going to really affect the USD. Not really much because Mondays we don't usually have much. So tomorrow, let's see what we've got tomorrow. So we have our RBA interest rate decision for the Australian dollar. Again, not really going to affect us. Don't really trade the Australian dollar, but if you do, then that's probably one to watch out for. We have a Fed speech at 1700, and we have unemployment change for the New Zealand dollar. So that is tomorrow. That is Tuesday. Let's go to Wednesday now. Okay, so Wednesday we have a few Fed speeches, still some Fed speeches. So a lot of Fed speeches there. We have balance of trade for CAD. So we need to watch out for those Fed speeches. Again, these, as long as it's not Powell, if you don't know who Powell is the head of the Federal Reserve, the Fed. All these other people, Fed Bowman, Fed Barkin, Fed Kulga, again, they will see some volume in the market, but not as much as Powell. Powell is the one that creates crazy, crazy moves. So let's look at Thursday. Every single Thursday, we have continuing jobless claims for the USD. That's just a reoccurring thing, even though we do see volume in it. And then another Fed Barkin speech. Friday now. I'm gonna guess that we have no, we don't have it. Okay, so this week, honestly, pretty clean. Pretty clean. We've got a few Fed speeches, we've got some red folders for some currencies, but overall, honestly, not that bad at all. Powell is that. Oh, that's amazing. No, yeah, Powell, yeah, Powell's the big chief. Average, yeah. It's pretty average, Jack, this week. It's not really too bad. Nothing too crazy. Nothing that we really need to watch out for. So should be pretty clean. Usually weeks like this, we can get some really good moves. So let's go to the FX Blue. So FX Blue, I'll put this in here as well. One second. So there you go. You've got that link as well. What this tells us is the strength of every single currency. So this comes in to use if you are trading currencies. So as you can see now, you've got gold, you've got the US dollar. So if gold is weaker than the US dollar short term, for that particular hour or 2 hours, more than likely gold's going to be going short. If you look on the medium term, gold is still weaker than the US dollar. More than likely, for the next 4 hours, 5 hours, gold is going to be moving down against the US dollar. Long term, gold is stronger than the US dollar, so probably on the daily time frame, it's in an uptrend, and it's just coming down now. So every time we move up, it has to come down in order to move back up again. That's just the basic movements of the market. So that's the relative currency strength. I'm just going to go over this briefly. So as we can see, gold is stronger than the USD long term. The Great British pound is stronger than the Japanese yen long term as well. Bitcoin is absolutely killing it with a positive 3.7, the USD minus 0.0. Medium term, Bitcoin still killing it. USD a little bit stronger though, positive 2.9. Gold is stronger than the USD, and the Great British pound is still stronger than the yen. Short term, Bitcoin loses its strength and goes to a positive 0.2. The USD takes over. So short term, obviously Bitcoin probably in that consolidation period still. The Great British pound is a positive 4.4. The yen's a positive 2.4. Gold is all the way at the bottom at a minus 4.9 now. So these change very, very quickly. Medium term doesn't. But short term, literally, the Great British pound can be a positive 3.9 1 hour and then like a minus 2.1 the next hour. It changes very, very rapidly. So these are for when you are scalping, day trading, etc., to get the overall daily of the market. So what I always start on is the indices, which is the US 100, which is the NASDAQ. If you don't know what that is, then probably do a little bit of research on that. But I start with the NASDAQ on the weekly time frame so that we know where we're basically going and looking for the rest of the week. So the NASDAQ. Last week, we had a pin bar, which this seems to have a lot of sell pressure. We failed to break this monthly high. We could actually do that this week because this week closed bearish, this week closed bullish, which I was kind of expecting this to close bearish and come all the way back down to this level here. So usually when we have a trend, guys, it usually moves up and then comes all the way back down to test this level to then move back up. That's what a trend usually does. It always, well, it doesn't have to, but that's considered a normal trend where it comes back to the previous high. Like so. Like this. And then it moves up again. Now, a strong trend doesn't. A strong trend has little pullbacks, doesn't touch the high, the previous high, and continues to move to the upside. That's what's called a strong trend, where it just doesn't even come back, which I don't think that this will. I think this is just in the midst of about to break this high here. So if we go to the daily, we can kind of see that Friday did test that level, move back down. It is a monthly level. It is the overall all-time highs now. So that could be broken either today, tomorrow, etc. But we need to be aware of that level. If you go to the 1 hour now, we can clearly see that we've got a nice level here from Friday. I suspect that we're probably going to touch this level and move up today or tomorrow to touch this level, maybe even break, but we're not going to chance it. If it does break that day, we'll always have an open TP, so we'll catch it. But looking for a move to the upside here after we touch this level, or even today, if it stays like this and we break, you know, that's going to be a really, really good Monday. With Friday being quite bullish for NFP, bit of indecision, to be honest. Yeah, this could go either come down and just consolidate here, then Tuesday move up, or it could literally break here. So we need to be prepared for every single event. Right now, I think it's good that we could see a move down and then a move up here. Let's go to the US 30. The US 30 is still an industrial average. It is the US 100's little brother. See what's in the chat room. What are your rules for trading Mondays now? So Will, if we go to US 100, so Monday, if we break or if we get, so let's just say now this moves down here. If I get a bullish engulfing, so let's just say, oh man, it's quite hard to tell without actually giving you an example. So this is a Monday, which I failed to get previously. It broke the highs and it moved to the upside. So that is the rules for Monday. It has to be at least, this is another Monday as well. All the Mondays that actually move well break the highs, and usually the pip count is around about 70, 80. If we look at this one here, this move was a huge move. You're not really going to get that, but roughly around 70, 80, you are looking for the bullish engulfing candle to close. Last Monday wouldn't have been accurate because it didn't break the highs, and also this candle, how big was it? Even though it did move up, it wouldn't have met the rules. It was only like a 47. So it just wasn't aggressive enough for me to take. Now, today this could move down here. To break the highs, it would have to break up here. So as long as we get a bullish engulfing, that's roughly around about 80, 70, 80. I'll be quite happy to take that move to the upside. So ideally, breaking the highs and about 60 to 70 pips minimum is what you're looking for, bro. I hope that makes sense. Gotcha. Okay, cool. I'm glad that that made sense. Okay, so US 30. I'm glad that all my zones have come back on now. So let's go to the weekly here. Okay, weekly. Again, this is at all-time highs. Let's just go to the... So we got a new weekly low. We've got a new weekly high. Because last week broke all-time highs, which is amazing. Fantastic. On the daily, so what I do, guys, because we're in all-time highs, I'll just explain this. So because we're in all-time highs, there's no past price action to put my zones on. So all I do is go to the weekly and I place my zones at the top of the previous week and the bottom of the previous week. Those are my weekly zones. On the daily, we literally do it from the daily. So obviously this weekly high is also Friday's daily high, and I have a daily low here. So all of my zones are basically there. So hourly time frame. Honestly, guys, I can see this moving up from here because we've got previous sell pressure here, previous buy pressure here. Sell pressure going to turn into buy pressure here. Very, very nice level for this to move up today. So yeah, basically the same as US 100, just a lot easier as it doesn't have to come back down to any level. It could break this level and still move up. But yeah, that's what I'm looking for on the US 30. Simple as that. So let's move on to gold. Gold. All right. Buy signal. You heard him 10 loss. Buy. Please don't. So let's go to the weekly here. Are you done, Bruce? Are you done? Dog just being loud in the background. So let's take a look at this. So last week, what happened last week? Again, we need to have a look at the overall price action of what's happening week by week and then determine, okay, what's going to happen this week? So let's have a look at the fundamentals. Medium term, gold is weaker than the USD. Long term, gold is stronger than the USD. Does it look like gold is stronger long term? Weekly, yeah, we are making higher highs. We're just in this consolidation. We can't break below the 2000, and we can't break above 2071 for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Coming on to 9 weeks now, we've been in this consolidation period. So yes, it is stronger because it is moving up. Okay, kind of. But every other time frame says that gold is about to drop. So we're going to be looking for sells. Simple as that. Last week closed. Well, we actually did touch the 2069 and we went to 2017 as well. So let's go to the daily. Okay, so we've actually broken below. We was making higher highs. We touched this level and now we've moved down. So where are we going to see a sell? It's very, very simple. Once we break a zone, retest, boom. So now we've got fundamental and also technical bias to sell gold to the downside. Once we touch the 2035 level, look for a sell. Your stop loss will be above the previous area of sell pressure, which is this, because we saw a little exhaustion here. We can go all the way down to the 2000 level. Obviously, there are other levels where we can take TPs as well. We can see liquidation here and here. So we can probably take our TPs at 2017. So what you are waiting for is a reversal to touch this level and then a sell down. Called it. Good, man. Good, 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 good. I'm glad that you're getting the hang of it. So yeah, just literally watching me doing this over time, you will be able to do it. So yeah, there we go. So let's move on to the British pound against the yen. Okay, so weekly here. What's happening weekly on the British pound against the yen? Because it's currencies, I like to look at the fundamentals first. So let's go to the long term. The Great British pound is stronger than the yen. Okay, medium term, the Great British pound is stronger. Short term, the Great British pound is weaker. Okay, so short term moves to the downside, long term moves to the upside, which we can kind of see here, right? Obviously, long term, the Great British pound is stronger than the yen. Short term, it's moving down, probably going to touch this high here, this area of sell pressure, which will turn to buy pressure and move to the upside. On the daily, we have seen a little bit of buy pressure come in on Friday. We've seen the exhaustion, pin bar, bullish engulfing. Now it seems as though we're probably going to tap a level and move up, which it looks like we already have lots of pin bars here. Touch and then move to the highs there. So let's take a look at this. Right now, short term, the Great British pound is weaker. So we're probably looking for a buy here. But at this moment in time, it's weaker. So what will this pattern be? I'm not going to tell you because I want you to tell me. Type it in. What will this pattern be if we get another touch here? In fact, it's probably a little bit lower. Come on. Does no one know this pattern? No one? It's an inverted head and shoulders. So you have the left shoulder, the head, and the right shoulder. This is an inverted head and shoulders. Inverted head and shoulders. There you go. Head, second shoulder. Boom. That's the one. Literally, I couldn't have found a better one. So it's a pattern that happens usually when we're going from a downtrend into an uptrend. It is a signal that we are now in a buying position rather than a selling position. So there we go. It seems as though this is going to go long, but what we're waiting for, we are waiting for a bullish engulfing candle, which is something like this, which is a bullish engulfing, but also what we are waiting for, fundamentals have to be to the upside. So on the short term, the Great British Pound has to be stronger than the yen in order to buy this. So this is looking really, really good at this moment in time. Not though, maybe in 2-3 hours. Yes, might be a good one. Bitcoin, the big B. Let's have a look at this. So Bitcoin, let's take a look at the weekly here. I want to get rid of all of this. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Okay, so Bitcoin, classic, classic, classic. Massive move to the upside, consolidation. We kind of expect that. This is the most beneficial online school lesson I've ever done. I'm glad because it's only like half an hour, but I like to make it entertaining. You know what I mean? So that yeah, it's not boring because I used to fall asleep in class. So anyway, class is in session. So guys, what can we see? Massive move to the upside, and we've touched the 49,000 and we moved down. Now we're stuck between the 40,000 and the 43,000. Have we broken above the 43? Yes, we have, but we've come tumbling back down on the weekly. If we take a look at the daily, we're just basically in consolidation here. What am I looking for? So now we've touched this level. Well, again, we've got a inverted head and shoulders here. Left, head, shoulder here. If you look on the 1 hour, we can see that. Boom, left, head, shoulder. We're just in consolidation. So I like to trade Bitcoin on the daily because I literally don't have time to trade it any other time frame, and I don't like trading it on any other time frame. So what am I looking for here? I am basically looking for Bitcoin to break above this level here, and then I'd be quite happy to take this trade to the upside all the way to 46,000. I'll also be investing in this as well and investing in crypto as well because there is a, how can I put it, Jesse Livermore. Right, so there's a theory. It's not a theory, it's a fact. And it's from Jesse Livermore. I'm reading his book at this moment in time. And he uses group theory. So basically, if the main stock, let's just say in the tech industry, Amazon moves to the upside, more than likely Apple, Microsoft, and all of those are going to be moving to the upside as well, which we kind of already see. So the same applies to Bitcoin. If Bitcoin's moving to the upside, all the other altcoins, all the other Ethereum, and all the other coins that are on the Ethereum network will be moving to the upside as well. So it literally doesn't matter what you buy. My strategy is to buy the cheapest shit coins and profit the most from those. So there we go. So I will be buying some Bitcoin, but also some shit coins as well. I don't know which ones, but any will literally do. So I want this to break above here, and then I'll be placing a trade and also investing as well. So if we break the 43,000 level, I would place a trade. Stop loss will more than likely be here. TP will more than likely be the 40. I'm going to go for 46. 46,000 level, key level. And that will be my trade on Bitcoin for now. Okay, so that's Bitcoin done. Let's move to the last two, which is the British pound against the USD and the euro against the USD. British pound, USD. If anyone, because I know that you are new, these are just the ones that I like to go through because these are the ones that most people ask for. I don't trade all of these. This is just literally analysis so that you can go away and place your own trades and stuff and also learn. But if any of the new guys you want to see anything else, then just type it in and let me know. So as we can see here, the British pound against the USD, very nice level of buy pressure here. We're probably going to be looking for longs here. But we need to be a little bit cautious because I think that the British pound right now is a little bit weak. I'm quite sure it is. But still stronger than, where's the USD? Where's it gone? Oh, so it's weaker than the USD. Okay, so what we're looking for is literally exactly like this, bullish engulfing. and a move to the upside. But obviously fundamentals have to be to the upside. So we're looking for that bullish engulfing. And the move to the upside here. Very, very simple. Very, very nice level of buyer pressure. I probably wouldn't go all the way to the high. I'd probably go to this level here. We can see a lot of sell pressure there. So that's where I would go to there. It's probably going to be a 3-1 if you do get a good stop loss. So that's where I would go because we can see a lot of sell pressure there recently. So Great British Pound against the USD. Nice level of consolidation here. Been in this consolidation for quite a while. Since, have a look here, since 13th of December. So unless something really happens to the Great British Pound and it breaks, which would be quite nice, because if it does break this support or this resistance, it's going to move pretty rapid because, yeah, when you break a major level that's been respected like this, it moves pretty quick. So, yeah, don't buy it unless we get a bullish engulfing and the fundamentals are to the upside. So let's go to the Euro USD now. The Euro against USD, that didn't work out because obviously news came in. Bye. Get rid of that analysis. Okay, so here it looks as though the Euro against the USD is at a level of support. So I literally wouldn't do anything here yet until it either breaks or bounces. So the Euro against the USD, kind of hard. It's at a nice level of support. It's either going to move up to this level here. We can move all these. We can get rid of that one. We don't want unnecessary zones here. It's either going to break this level and you see a reversal here, or you're going to see one here. So that is pretty much it, guys. What's the Euro? So the Euro right now is a minus 3.2. So yeah, fundamentals are in the direction we just need to wait for and move to the downside. So guys, I hope that you guys learned something and I hope that this was educational. Again, I did say that if you want to look at anything else, please type it in, but no one has. So thank you, a pound sign. Don't know what that is. Archie, Ellen, HMP, Marco, Will, Uzman, Restu. Yeah, thank you guys. Thank you guys for joining. I've enjoyed it. I hope that you guys have enjoyed it too. And I'll let you know if I place a trade later on. Take care, guys. See you later. Bye bye.